Today is a new day, full of new opportunities.
I am capable and confident in all that I do. I trust myself and my abilities to make wise decisions. I am worthy of success and abundance in all areas of my life. I am grateful for all that I have and all that is to come. The affirmations aim to enhance self-worth, confidence, and resilience. They focus on cultivating gratitude, self-compassion, and a positive mindset. The phrases encourage individuals to embrace their strengths, forgive themselves, and pursue personal growth. Ultimately, these statements are intended to foster a sense of well-being and empowerment.
Looking at daily affirmations for success
Okay.
as our main source.
All right.
And for anybody who doesn't know,
Yeah.
these are those like positive statements that people will, repeat to themselves or write down or whatever
Right.
to try and, I guess, like shift their thinking a little bit, become more positive or whatever.
Yeah. Manifest good things.
Manifest, exactly.
Attract what you want.
Attract what you want, yeah.
But the question is, do they actually work?
Do they actually work? That's a big question, right?
Right.
So I'm excited to dig into this with you.
Yeah, me too.
And maybe we can get some answers.
Hopefully.
So what do you think? Is there actually like a scientific basis for this?
Actually there is, and it's really fascinating stuff. It all comes down to what's called neuroplasticity. Yeah, have you heard of that?
I've heard of it, but I couldn't give you a definition.
Okay, so basically,
I know it has to do with the brain, but
it has to do with the brain.
that's about all I know.
It's the brain's ability to change and adapt over time.
So our brains aren't just like set in stone after a certain age.
Exactly. For a long time, people used to believe that, like, once you hit a certain age, your brain was basically done developing.
Right.
But research has actually shown that's totally not true.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Your brain is constantly changing. Like, even right now as we're talking,
Wow.
your brain is forming new connections.
That's kind of scary.
It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like we're rewiring our brains all the time.
Exactly. Every time you learn something new, every time you have a new experience, you're literally changing the physical structure of your brain.
So then how do affirmations fit into all of this?
Well, think of it like this. When you repeat an affirmation over and over again, it's kind of like walking down the same path in the woods. Eventually, that path becomes like a well-worn groove, right?
Right.
The same thing happens in your brain.
Oh, interesting.
When you consistently repeat those positive statements, you're strengthening the neural pathways associated with those thoughts and beliefs. So you're essentially making it easier for your brain to think those thoughts.
So it's like, if I keep telling myself I am worthy of success, my brain will eventually start to believe it.
Well, it's not quite as simple as just like, saying the words.
Right.
It's really about like feeling the meaning behind them.
Okay.
But with consistent practice, affirmations can definitely help to kind of challenge those negative thought patterns that we all have
Right.
and replace them with more, positive and empowering ones.
Like rewiring those pathways.
Exactly. It's like, have you ever heard of Dr. Masaru Emoto's work with water crystals?
I have heard of that, yeah.
So his research showed that like even words can have an impact on the physical structure of water.
Yeah.
Like he would, say positive words to water and it would form these beautiful crystals.
Yeah.
And then he'd say negative words to water and it would like form these kind of like, distorted or ugly shapes.
Oh, wow.
So if words can change water,
Right.
imagine what they can do to our thoughts, right?
That's pretty powerful.
It is.
Wow. So let's dive into some specific affirmations
Yes.
from our source material here.
Yeah, let's do it.
This one really jumped out at me. I am worthy of success and abundance in all areas of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And that one just seems so, like, powerful,
It is powerful.
What are your thoughts on that one?
Well, I think a lot of people really struggle with feelings of self-worth,
Right.
especially when it comes to success.
Yeah.
They might feel like they don't deserve it or they're not good enough.
Right. Or they're afraid to even go for it.
Exactly.
Because of that lack of self-worth.
Yeah, so this affirmation is like a direct challenge to those limiting beliefs.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that you are worthy, you deserve good things,
Right.
and you have the potential to achieve anything you set your mind to.
It's interesting, though, because, like, isn't there a danger of falling into, like, toxic positivity?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Like, what if your situation is genuinely difficult?
Right.
And repeating these positive phrases just feels like you're kind of like denying reality.
Yeah, you don't want to just like, slap a Band-Aid over real problems.
Right, exactly.
But affirmations aren't about pretending everything is perfect. It's
Okay.
more about shifting your perspective, I guess.
Okay.
And like focusing on the possibilities, even in challenging circumstances. It's about empowering yourself to take action and create positive change.
So it's not just about thinking positive thoughts.
Right.
It's about inspiring positive action.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of action, this next affirmation I think is very relevant.
Okay.
Today is a new day, full of new opportunities.
I love that one. Yeah, it really speaks to the power of a growth mindset.
Mindset.
Yeah, that idea that we can always learn and grow and evolve. And every day is a chance to like approach challenges with a fresh perspective.
So like, even if yesterday sucked,
Right.
today's a new day.
Exactly.
It's a reset.
You're not defined by your past mistakes or failures.
Right.
You always have the opportunity to start again.
Yeah, and this makes me think about like those days when you just feel really stuck,
Oh, totally. Yeah.
And I think repeating this affirmation could be a really powerful way to kind of shift out of that.
Absolutely.
Okay, here's another one that I think a lot of people can relate to.
Right.
I trust myself and my abilities to make wise decisions. I know I have struggled with self-doubt in the past.
Of course. Yeah, who hasn't?
It can be really paralyzing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Self-trust is so essential for, decision making,
Right.
problem solving, taking risks.
Yeah, all of that.
When you lack self-trust, you're constantly second guessing yourself.
Right.
You hesitate.
Yeah.
You miss out on opportunity.
Right, you just kind of freeze up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this affirmation helps to cultivate that inner confidence, that belief in your own judgment and abilities.
So it's like giving yourself permission to trust your gut,
Yeah,
even when things feel uncertain.
exactly.
Okay, I like that one a lot.
It's a good one.
All right, last but not least,
Hit me.
I am grateful for all that I have and all that is to come.
Gratitude.
Gratitude, it's like a big buzzword these days.
Right, it's everywhere.
What's the connection between gratitude and affirmations?
Well, gratitude is incredibly powerful.
Okay.
Like when you focus on what you're grateful for,
Uh-huh.
it shifts your attention away from like scarcity and lack
Okay.
and toward abundance and possibility.
So it's like a mindset shift.
It is. It's a way of acknowledging the good in your life, which can have a profound impact on your overall well-being. Yeah, and there's a ton of research to support this.
Really?
Oh yeah, studies have shown that practicing gratitude can actually lead to like increased happiness, reduced stress, improved sleep, like all sorts of benefits.
Wow, so incorporating gratitude affirmations into your daily routine could be like a double whammy of positivity.
Exactly. By combining affirmations with gratitude, you're essentially creating a feedback loop of positive emotions and beliefs.
Okay, so what does all this mean for our listeners? Like, what's the takeaway here?
Well, I think daily affirmations can be a really powerful tool for personal growth.
Okay,
But it's important to remember they're not magic.
right.
They require consistency and a willingness to like really engage the meaning behind the words.
So you got to actually put in the effort.
You got to put in the effort.
It's not just going to happen overnight.
Right. It's about actively shaping your thoughts and beliefs in a positive direction.
It's like anything else, right?
Exactly.
You have to like put in the work
You got to put in the work.
to see the results.
Yeah.
Yep. So as a final thought for our listeners, maybe choose one affirmation
Okay.
that really resonates with you and try incorporating it into your daily routine for like a week.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like see what you notice.
See what happens.
You might be surprised by how even small shifts in your thinking can make a really big difference in your life.
Couldn't agree more.
Awesome. Well, this has been really interesting.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you all next time for another deep dive.
See ya.
Bye.